What's up, guys? Shouri here, and today we are going to be playing 2 games in Platinum, about to go Diamond. These were some pretty crazy games and some very good ones. This one was against a fellow content creator, Brian CRC, and we are going hard, getting 2 kills right off the bat, and then we see a guy on our right. We're going to go ahead and rush him down to make sure we get that kill, taking all 3 out, and then we're going straight for that hill. I am going to go around just to be safe, and also you couldn't really get in the hill till about now, so it was just a better option. And we are going to go ahead and set up. We are going to look left and then keep ourselves covered from the right. We do go ahead and get this guy lit up. That way our teammates know exactly where he is. But I also want to rotate over because there are a lot of spectators in this game. You never know which side's self-spectating. I do actually know which side. That's why this video is taking a little bit to get out. I've actually wanted to consult some people about should we expose self-spectating weirdos? I don't know, maybe. If you guys would like to see that, I can put it from the person who was cheating in this game's perspective and go over why I think that. Either way, we are going to have these guys coming from the side, and I am worried they're going to come behind us, because again, anytime there's self-spec, you got to always pay attention to it, and luckily, you can actually use it to your advantage, because, hey, they're going to be behind you. You know they know where you are. And I go ahead and turn my mic on and just let them know, guys, I'm pretty sure that they're self-specking, so just pay attention to that. Don't try to do too much sneaky flanking. And we worked accordingly. It did end up working out for us, so I may be wrong. And that is one thing I don't want to expose in this video. I do want to send it to a few people that I trust before I go ahead and make that claim fully. But it's a thing. But the good news is, you don't really have to cheat. You can still beat these guys playing fair and square. So we do know that our teammate's getting shot in the back. We want to go make sure we help him. He does take the guy out, and then we have the guy in front of us. We knock him back, and now all I want to do is try to get to the heal, but more importantly, just let my teammates know where the guy is. I did want to go ahead and light him up, so if he used his ult, he would still be visible to my teammates, and we kept the hill, doing a great job here, and then my teammate kind of pushes up into him. He does get caught out, and we are in just so much trouble here, but we turn around, have an absolute insane 1v1, getting the kill, and they do switch to Fade, which ended up being a great choice, holy crap. But our teammate is playing Johnny. He's just trying not to die to the Fade. I do a fake out going left, that way if anybody's watching, they'll see me start to go left, and it can fake them out as well, which ended up working pretty well, and we are able to take out 2 of them here, and we just have an exact knowledge of where basically everyone is, and our teammates go in there and get the Scotty, and we also wasted the ult. Now all we got to do is take on the Fade. He hits us with the ult, so when he spits us out, what we do is we knock him back immediately. That way he can't kill us with a charge, and it works beautifully, and we get the kill right here. We're able to take the hill, and we're at a point that we really can't give the hill over. We pretty much have to win every fight from this point on, or we are absolutely screwed. My teammate's getting some pretty big shots into him on that right side, and I want to be careful of it, so what I do is I just back up onto this left side. That way I can't kind of get hit in the back from that right side. Either way, we're going to put in as much damage as we can onto the Fade, and then we go ahead, kill the Scotty, and now we just got to get a lot of damage into the Fade for our teammates. At this point, it doesn't really matter what we do. As long as our teammates can get them, it's all that matters, and we distract the Aletta enough to actually get the game in the bag. So that was round 1, and then in round 2, it starts off great. We push straight up the middle, and we are going to just try to do our best to watch our teammates' backs, because that is the biggest thing that we want to do, is pay attention to what our teammates are doing and play together. You can't always make them play with you, but you can always play with them, and that is one of the biggest things in ranked solo that you kind of need to get used to, especially in the 3v3 version, is playing together as a team, even if your teammates don't know that's what's happening. Right here, I am waiting for my teammate to get back, and we are just going to play on this left side, have that little wall peek, but we know that they're probably going to come behind us, so we are moving positions quite frequently. And of course, they do come to that side, so I do want to fake like I'm going right. They're going to push straight in, and then we can get some pretty good damage out. Right here, we do pretty good damage to the middle. Our teammates are coming from that right side, and we are going to be able to take a lot of advantage of this. Right there, I run out of ammo, so I go ahead, hit him with the charge shot, and recap the hill. And we are doing a great job here, pretty in the bag, until he goes Fade. now we're in trouble. Not even kidding. That guy switching fade was like the most annoying thing in the world. We got just absolutely destroyed every time he did it. And we got lucky to win that last game, but he switched fade a lot later in that game too. So we are in the lead by a good bit, and they're trying to come behind us. The biggest thing I'm worried about is that this guy's just a distraction, and we're going to end up getting shot in the back, which is exactly what happens. Great play by Brian there. And right here, we just go ahead and go and lose, because we got absolutely farmed by that fade the whole game. It was so bad. Yeah, luckily he didn't do fade this round, which is so weird, because the only success they had this whole time was with fade, so I was so happy that he wasn't fade. I did actually end up switching Scotty because I needed to take out fade, but I mean, he didn't even play it, so it ended up working out pretty great for us. We do come behind, and we try to wrap around to help our teammates from the back, and we're just going to sit here trying not to get into a sonar ball, and we go ahead and get that kill. Right here, we are so screwed, but luckily we were able to line of sight the turret and get the kill on the Sindri, capping the hill early on, going back, getting the heals on the right side, and now we're just waiting for this guy. We get a pretty good amount of damage out on the fade. We are going to wrap back around towards the left because, hey, I don't want anything to do with that fade. Being close to him is just not a great thing. But it is unfortunate he did decide to go back to fade, because it's just not great for us. That's one reason I was going Scotty, though, so it is in a really good position for us. I do get the guy with the web, and our teammates able to take him out from the back. Really good teamwork by our team this whole game. I was really impressed. I mean, normally when you play in the solos, even though we're like near diamond, it can still be a little rough. We are doing a great job, though, and our teammates getting shot on that right side, and then I get shot from the left. I'm literally not sure where any of these people are. I do end up getting caught out. That was a really stupid play. I should have went to that little pillar immediately, but we do end up getting back using that middle thing as a line of sight, so we can go ahead and heal. I do know there's a guy coming from our spawn, so I need to hurry and push into where this Judex was, and then just wait for him to go get the hill, and then I'm going to go straight in. We do get kind of screwed over by this ult, and I am going to throw my ult, but it hits that little potted plant somehow, which is super unfortunate. But the good news is we are in a pretty good lead. We are playing against a Johnny Jet now, so I do switch Hunter, and then I go to the right side to help our teammates out. We kill the first one, and now we got the Johnny low. I am in pretty big trouble. Thank God he leaped into where my sonar ball already was, because Hunter, you don't start out with 3 anymore, so I didn't have enough to actually go in there and get him again. So we do end up hitting our sonar ball onto Brian for the triple kill, and we cap the hill back. That was probably one of the most pivotal moments in this game, because it really allowed us to get that extra 20% before they could all respawn, and most importantly, it staggered their team so they aren't playing together. Right here, I am in so much trouble. I'm just trying to get to that heal as soon as possible, and then put in some damage for my teammates, and then go again and heal to full. So that's exactly what we do, and then I'm not sure if they're coming from that right side or up the middle, or what's going on even, but we do go ahead and get the Sindri off of his ult, which was really good, because man, that Sindri ult really tore us up in the last game, so it was really nice to be able to get that. We go ahead and get that 5th kill. Our teammate throws him up in the air. Great teamwork all around, and now I'm just backing up to a safer position, and we are going to go in, get that 6th kill, and just keep pushing anyone that comes in. And we do have one more guy that's going to be able to get to touch, but we kill him immediately, ending the game right here. So we finally are 1 win away from Diamond, which is really cool. I do like this event because it makes it a lot easier. If you're a solo player, you can afford a little more losses. We go 10-1 in that last round to be able to get the win, doing a ton of damage. Just all around worked out great. But now we're 1 win away from becoming a Diamond player again. And we are right here waiting for the cart, and my teammates do go to the right side, distracting them pretty good. We are going to just do what we can to kind of pinch them, and as soon as we can get that first kill, then we can kind of move in. I figured out where their Hunter was, which was the main thing I was worried about, and then as soon as we get that, now we can start to push in more. I do want to make sure where the other guys are, that way I'm not just blindly going into somebody like an Aletta who can ult me on the ground, But as I see that we're passing the corner, I am going to start to go ahead and push in because I do want to help my teammates as soon as possible. I kind of rubber banded there, which was really annoying because it kind of screwed me pretty hard. But we get 2 guys pretty low, and our teammates are able to push off of it pretty good. We do go ahead, kill the guy who got our tank in the first place, but then we are going to move in and help our lob, and we get that first kill. And right here, I'm not sure exactly where that guy went, so I do want to be careful, just making sure that we aren't giving anything away. Knowing that our teammates aren't really getting shot, it is fine to set up and just make sure that you clear all your corners and be a little cautious. Right there, our guy gets screwed by the shell ult, and I'm basically just waiting for my teammate to get in here and making sure that he doesn't die. This shell did a really good job of kind of getting back in behind us and just doing a really good job of being annoying, really. But we are going to go around to this right side, knowing our teammates are on that left side, and I don't want to push in too much by myself, so I do need to wait here for my teammates to get here before we fully commit. And I just basically want to keep abusing Hunter to let my teammates know exactly where everyone is. They use the ult of both the shell and the Sindri, and we're able to capitalize on this by basically knowing they don't have anything left. So as soon as we kill this guy, we are good to go, and we can push it in to get that extra time. The Aletta was still behind us, but at this point, we're really fine. We got that extra time, and God knows how he killed me from behind that wall, but whatever. It's fine. I'm not even mad. I'm a little mad. But the good news is my teammates spawn and we are on that cart really quickly and we're getting a lot of extra time. Right here, I am going to just focus on the Scotty to make sure that he can't really cause any problems. My teammates are doing a good job of staying alive. Diva doing a great job on the tank, keeping the cart pushing no matter what. Even when we all died, she was doing a great job of keeping on that cart. So I got lucky to have some good teammates this round. And we just basically did a good job of keeping their backs. Because this is a really harsh spot, because you can drop down on them, you can stay up top and keep shooting my teammates, you can just do so much here, and we did a great job of stopping them, getting the heal immediately, and then pushing into the Judix, getting that kill, and now it's just this guy alone. He is in a lot of trouble. He does end up staying alive and getting up top, and putting us in kind of a bad position where his teammates are ready to come. So I am going to go around and do a great job here to live, and instead of killing the guy that's in my back, I am going to focus on the people in front of me. Then I'm going to turn around and kill him. That way, my teammates that are on the cart get those people off the cart first. Even if I die, it puts them in a really good spot. Luckily, I had some team support from behind, and we were able to live there, and now all we got to do is stop them for like 4 minutes. It's pretty good time to cap, especially in like solo diamond area. So I'm pretty glad about where we started. And right here, I got absolutely destroyed. That was so bad. Like, oh my god, I should not have jumped down there. I don't even know what I was thinking. Rough. But the good news is you can make a few mistakes, especially if you have a really good time on cap. You don't really have to worry too much about playing perfect. But our teammate gets that guy really low. We just got to give him as much support as possible. Knowing this guy was behind us, we blind him, and we do our best to stay alive here. Our teammates do come in to help us, and we go ahead and have this guy stay alive forever. But we get the kill, and we are going to wait for them to come in. And I know that this guy is on the other side of those barrels, and I miss so many shots right there. It's ridiculous. And this Aletta just catches us in no man land. I try to get back as much as possible. We do get him a little low. Our teammate was able to kill him, but we all do end up dying, and they are able to cap the midway point. But the good news is that they only have about 40 seconds to actually cap, so it's really not that bad, and we are able to just try to defend with our teammates here. Knowing that we capped and they have to cap all the way, we can really play a lot smarter and just a lot more passive and let them get a little bit of ground, knowing that as long as we stop them, we're good. And I just wanted to make sure that I had my Fire of Justice up, which means whenever they come in, we can do that, and we do get the double off of it, and I'm just waiting for that last guy, the Hunter. As long as we slow him down, we're good. And I think at this point we had already won. I just didn't really think about it, so I just kept playing, and we are doing a great job to get this guy in. Basically basically just slow them down for our teammates, because we want our teammates to spawn. We want it to be a 3v3 as easily as possible, because the worst thing you can do as a defender is have your spawns be staggered. You don't want to go out and kill yourself, and then your two teammates have to fight them 2v3, and then you spawn and then have to fight them 1v3, and just keep doing that cycle over and over. Really what you want to do is you want to go in there and do your best to get them low, but stay back enough to where your teammates can get to you, and then you can have a team fight. Right here, that's what we were doing exactly, to where we weren't worried about killing this guy. We were worried about our teammates getting up to us, and then fast forward, because, the other team really just started staying back, and towards the end, we realized what was going on. They were kind of hoping we would push in, and they could just get free kills, I guess. Not really sure, but we do kill the Walling, and we end the game, going for a win, getting Diamond. This event's great for Diamond, and I'll start doing some professional solo Diamond matches and some videos too, but for the most part, you really just gotta try to work together as a team if you're playing solo. It's all there is to it. You know what else there is? Having great thumbnails, and Jordy is your guy to make them. He makes them for very reasonable prices in very reasonable times. He's great to work with. I highly recommend it. Go to my description, get his Discord, and work out a deal for yourself. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and have a great day.